Scorpio, welcome into your reading for that first week, almost first week of August. It will be from the 31st of July until the 6th of August. This is a general reading for you for rising moon and Venus as well. This can be about anything in your life. We're going to see what your spiritual team will want you to know with regards to events happening, information that you need to know, whatever that is. Let's get into it and see for you, Scorpio. Spirit guides, please come into my spiritual room for Scorpio. Show me clearly what it is that I need to see. Speak to me clearly what it is that I need to hear. For the highest good of my Scorpio. How are you doing, Scorpio? Let's get into this and find out for that first week of August exactly what it is that Spirit Guide will reveal to us in this reading. Let's see. Psychic Tarot of the Heart. What do you have for me? We've got, Scorpio. What's going on here? We've got the Five of Pentacles coming in here, which says in this deck, feeling alone. I'm hearing Spirit Guide saying overwhelmed, concerned, worried, about finances, about money, stressed. It's a possibility this can also be you in a relationship, feeling very isolated from a person. It just depends on your situation. Maybe even worried that a relationship can come to an end. With a stressful energy, you could even be feeling this right now. You could be feeling like you're facing a problem all by yourself in some kind of way. So it's like it's all the weight is on your shoulders and it seems like you're trying to handle something by yourself. Okay, Scorpio, you would. You, Scorpio, Virgo. Who else would do this? Scorpio, Virgo. Maybe Aries? Maybe Scorpio, Virgo. You do this. You would carry it. You would take on the problem. You would be like, I'm the only one who can solve this problem. So let's see what we need to know here. Oh, you're worrying for nothing. Okay, don't be mad with me, Scorpio, please. It says nothing will come of the situation. Okay, so it's void of course moon. And what you are currently void of course about is the card that is lying next to it. Nothing will come of the situation usually means, what is your situation right now? What is it that you are worried about? And it's the Five of Pentacles. It's like you're stressing about something. You're worried that maybe money is not going to come right for you. Maybe a relationship is going to have a bad ending, or maybe you're not going to be able to pay the bills properly, or maybe your business is not going to do well, whatever that is for you. And I feel like it's something that's going to shift for you here to help you out. There's going to be the direction that you think things are going, or that you are imagining that things might go. I feel like you're making yourself worry for no reason. Virgo, Scorpio, there you go. Maybe Pisces can do that as well. So let's see what's coming in here. Chameleon spirit, act as if. Let's put those cards there. Act as if. So it's important. The chameleon spirit comes in here saying act as if, meaning Spirit Guide is letting you know in this reading that what you are fearing the most is not going to happen. You are more worried about something happening. And that comes up in the feeling alone. And so Spirit Guide is letting you know, if everything is going to be okay, then act as if it is going to be okay. Don't act as if it is going to go wrong. Because this is key. Okay. The problem is, whatever we expect to get in life, you're going to get it. And there's an old saying, and I cannot remember, maybe you're going to know, there's an old saying, a quote that goes, I think it's Albert Einstein, isn't it? Where he says something like, if you believe it is, it is. If you believe it isn't, it isn't. Act as if. If you believe, or you're thinking about, or you're worrying about something, then you can create that reality. And that scares me two pieces. You know what I mean? I would not like to create a reality that I do not want to see, because I've got some experience in this kind of working. I've realized that everything I want, I get. So that's kind of scary, because it's also a wake-up call. Because imagine, and it's not like I don't want it, that's why I'm thinking about it. The moment your brain starts to think about something, even if it has not happened, do you know your brain does not have eyes? Your eyes have eyes. Okay, the brain doesn't have eyes. The eyes send information to the brain and it perceives it as an image. So when you are imagining disaster of some kind, your brain registers disaster. And it doesn't realize it's not actually seeing it. It just thinks it's happening to you. And then it expects it to come. So if you're worried about something, you stand a really big chance of creating that worry from coming in. And that for me scares me a lot. So I don't worry about things like that anymore. I'd stopped it immediately. I was like, whoa, I would be so scared of that situation happening to me. So I'm not going to worry about it. It's all going to be, I have got a coffee mug that I made. I think it's down below in the description box here somewhere. I'm waiting for them to order mine, I think, over the weekend now when I get a chance to go on the internet. And I'm always on the internet, but never for myself. You know what I mean? So the thing is, it literally says on that coffee cup, it's a Justice card coffee cup. And it says there, everything always unfolds in my favor. Because it always does. It will always unfold in your favor according to what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking disaster, and you're going to expect disaster. But if you're going, no, it's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. Everything will fall into place perfectly for me as I move through my life, and it will be good. Then that is what will happen too. So really, really try to work on changing that kind of thinking. You know, when I do tarot readings on here, it's not just about me telling you. That's not the purpose of my tarot readings. It's not just about me telling you over and over again that everything is going to be okay and wonderful things are coming and nothing does happen. My purpose is to help you change your life as well while you're getting the information, so it can guide you in the right direction. Okay. So we got the Strength card coming in here. Beautiful energy, Leo, rocking up in your reading. You do have the strength to be able to create this reality. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, beautiful. I will show you each one of these cards. We've got the Seven of Air. That is whatever is causing your issue. The Moon card. There's something that I did notice here. There is a moon in the background, and I wanted to mention the Moon card. I wanted to mention the moon, and I think I got distracted, and the Spirit Guide is just reminding me to mention the moon to you, which is Pisces' energy as well. That Moon card talks about what is still to come. And it talks about what you don't yet see coming. It talks about what is going on behind the scenes of your life that you haven't been yet, hasn't been revealed to you. And there's a lot coming in for you still. There's changes coming in for you in your life and in your future that you do not know about at this moment in time. So you need to trust the unfolding and where this is taking you. Okay, so let's get in here. We've also got the Ten of Fire. That is a very good card to have in this kind of reading. A Hangman. We've got the Nine of Air. 2, 7, and the Nine of Air. We've got Justice coming up in your reading. This is very good for you. It is very good. We've got Patience coming in here. That is Sagittarius' card as well. Being very impatient energy. We've got the Six of Cups. We've got the Star card. And we have the Messenger of Earth. So right now, we're going to jump to the two cards that are aligning on this table that have the same message. And it is the Patience card with impatience coming from Sagittarius, and it is the Hangman card. So there's an energy of you wanting something to be fixed right now. You don't want to experience this. I don't want to go through this experience. I don't want to face this problem. You might already be having something that you're worrying about, because the Six of Cups almost like comes in here. It shows me kind of like how you're feeling. It really comes back to this energy of this feeling alone kind of energy. Even though, yes, Six of Cups can be related to memories of the past. It can be related to your children. So you could be worried like this because you have children to raise. Or it can be related to a mistake that you're thinking about in the past. Something that you you did that got you into a situation and now you regret having done that, and maybe making you feel kind of like melancholy kind of feeling. Then you may also be feeling like a child in some kind of way, feeling very alone, very isolated, very like, you're not strong enough to be able to handle what is happening. And Spirit Guide is telling you, you are strong enough. Control the voice in your head. Because the lion here with the lady, you see the lady standing with the lion? The lion usually represents something that you need to tame. And you need to control that lion. The lion in this reading would represent this feeling of not feeling strong enough, feeling out of your depth, feeling like things are overwhelming you, feeling alone. That would represent that lion. Worried about the future, and that's that lion. You need to control that lion. You need to control the lion that's out of control in the head, in the heart, because it's the head that guides the heart. Okay. Sometimes it's supposed to be the heart that guides the head, but sometimes the head, the brain, it takes over. You know what I mean? It takes over everything and it just gets out of control. I always like to say going down the rabbit hole. You know what I mean? And it's like it loses its mind. And literally this energy comes in, and when you start thinking, oh, everything, my life is just going to be terrible, I'm going to lose everything, everything's going to go wrong, your emotions follow. And the moment your emotion and your mind line up in the same energy, you're 100% creating that reality. 100% you're creating it. So you got to get this energy going here. You got to think as if, and it is not easy to do. It is really hard work to do it. But I do it because I don't want to create the realities I don't want to see. So the moment I start thinking worried stuff, even if I have problems that I'm facing in life and I start worrying about it, I push it out of my mind. And I'm like, I will face that problem in that moment when it comes up in front of me, and I will deal with it then. But I'm not going to live for months or weeks of my life worrying about something that's still coming in the future and sit day in and day out freaking out, because I'm alive right now and I want the moment that I'm in to be a good experience. And that is key as well, because if you let that kind of energy go and you actually create the moment that you're in to be a good experience, you're really shifting your future reality as well, because you don't get what you want, you always get what you are. So if this moment is a good one for you, you're in a good place, and so good is coming in. Because I can see you, there's something here that's really worrying you. The Seven of Air is a representation here in this reading of what it is. It is what is creating this feeling of you feeling this way. So this could be real worries about money. It could be worries about your career, your long-term future, a relationship, whatever this is with the Seven of Air coming in there. I feel like it's an uncomfortable place that you don't want to be in. And so don't be in it. Don't be in it. Stop putting your mind into it. Just give yourself a break. Go sit outside and read a good book in the sun, go watch a series on Netflix and have a good laugh over something silly. Go and take a walk in nature and just look at the beauty that is all around us. Don't put yourself into this energy just for a moment. Get yourself out of it so you can begin to create the shift that you want. The Seven of Swords coming in here is something that's really bothering you. And as we said, the Moon card is literally talking about what you don't yet see coming. Because I see, after you waiting for so long and not having the patience to want to wait, a shift is about to take place. I do have Libra coming into your reading with the Justice card coming in here. And we also have got Leo with the Strength. We've got Pisces. And we have got Aquarius as well in your reading. And Sagittarius, quite a lot of zodiac signs. So this energy coming in here talks about something being released, something shifting and something changing. What you could be experiencing here, I know this is another cliche kind of thing where people say it's karma. It is. It is karma. A lot of things that happen to us in our life that have got no explanation is literally karmic energy that needs to flow through you and be released. As long as you don't hold on to it, you got to let it go. And I see the shift taking place here. There's some kind of change that happens with the Justice card coming in. This is very, very good for you because it shows that there's a balance coming back into your life where I feel like this is where the balance is lacking. This is a problem. So this is getting released. There's a balance coming in here. And then you are able to focus on letting this go. With the 10 of Wands coming in here, it's a stage now after this Justice card, or around about the same time this is going to happen, where you now are ending the cycle. The 10s in the tarot meaning an ending of a situation that you have been in. You need to let it go. Do you notice that she's standing there burning pages there out of a book, I'm sure. So she's lighting each page and she's putting it on fire and she is letting it go. This is important. You cannot hold on to whatever this was because then you will take it with you. It's like you pack it in your bag. You know what I'm saying? You're going to go on holiday and you're supposed to be on holiday, but you pack your work computer anyway and you take it on holiday. Are you going to have a holiday or are you going to be working? So if you pack your problem into this new cycle that's coming in, you will recreate it in the future again. That's why the 9 of Swords comes up underneath this 10 of Wands. Really, really asking you to not carry this with you. Burn this away from you. Do not carry this with you. We get addicted to talking about our past that is negative. We get addicted to thinking about everything that has gone wrong. It's an addiction. It is an addiction. Can you feel like sometimes if you meet friends after a long maybe time you haven't seen them, or you meet with somebody new, what's the first thing that you want to talk about? That's how you will tell if you've got an addiction to it. It's like you haven't met your friend or a family member in a very long time. And then finally you get to talk with them and be around them. And then all of a sudden the conversation gets steered to what happened to you. And you start to talk about this terrible thing and that terrible thing. And that's an addiction. That means you're addicted to it, even though it's already over. And that is why this situation keeps coming in again. But if you find that you're talking about what you want to do, your hopes and your dreams, what you did yesterday and what's going on in their life, and you're excited and you're laughing, you are not addicted any longer. That is when you're in the mode of creation. And I see you here moving towards very steadily, not rushing. It's a steady moving energy with the Knight of Pentacles coming in here, or Knight of Earth energy. This is Messenger of Earth. Okay, so it's got a message for you. They're letting you know that you're moving towards a lifestyle that you would like to have. The Star card is always talking about a dream, what it is you dream about. So you got to be very careful, because what are you dreaming about? And it doesn't mean I hope to have this. A hope will not be created. I hope to have a good life. I hope to have this relationship. I hope to have a good business. Don't ever say that word. Hope is a very bad thing to say. Because if you say I'm hoping, that means you have fear. That means that you don't know. I'm hoping. I hope it will happen. I don't know, but I hope so. That's not good. That's not a good place to start from. Hope is not a good thing. It's got to be faith. And when you got faith and hope are not the same. Faith is like, I know I'm going to get this. So the problem is we don't just have that. We don't just have, I have faith that this is going to happen. It's more about, where's your mind all the time? Where is your mind? Where are you focusing? If you are focusing on this, that is the reality you will create. And that's why you got to get control of it. You got to get control of the thought in your mind. It is not you. It's the brain that's working. And you got to verbally come in there and go like, no, I will not think of this. I am going to think about what I would love to have. And that's the dream. The dream mustn't be a nightmare. Because if you're thinking about nightmares, either that haven't happened or that have happened, you're going to move towards that, no matter what it is. It's either going to be that or it's going to be that, steadily but surely. So if you're thinking about good stuff from your past, positive things about your life, and you're thinking about what it is you're going to create, And you go to yourself, I know, I have faith. I know that's my life. I know I'm moving towards my dreams coming true. And that's my reality. And your mind is there, then you will move towards that. So be very careful what it is you're thinking about. I know I'm going on like a broken record. I want you guys to change your life. I want you to get it right. Because if you get it right, you're going to come into this energy, into this understanding. And it's going to be a power that you carry that others do not have. And Spirit Guide is showing you in this reading that you got it. You got it, Scorpio. You can create this. You can become this energy where you control yourself, your mind, your emotion. And that means you control your future and your existence. There we go. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here. I'm going to send my love and my light to you guys and positive vibes as well. I will see you guys in your next week's reading. Bye.